what's going on. This is Wing, and we're back with some more Shadow of Colossus. Now, where we last left it off after we was looking at Sleeping Beauty right there. Killed two Colossi, or Colossi. The one damaged statue right there, the other damaged statue right there. And I think what I'm gonna start doing is taking out two Colossus per video. Hope it doesn't take long, but yeah, it's gonna get longer. Horse up there ignoring me. But anyways. Let's see where we're gonna go before we got there. We actually gotta go there. Alright. Just wanna make sure I didn't forget the controls. Right over there. It might be, you know what it is? It's past. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. What is that light? Wait, hold on. You see that? I forgot what that light is. It might lead to like the last Titan. Look at that bird. We could kill that bird, I think. But I'm not going to. I think this game would be a lot tougher if we had to search for meals and shit like that. It'll be challenging too, but getting some of these animals is right over there. Getting some of these animals, bugs and shit like that is some tough shit. All right. I don't think we have to go that far. Hold up, stop, horse, hop. What the fuck you doing? Is it down? It looks like it's not down. It's over there. Right. I'm gonna check that rock area to see if it's a save point. I mean horse. We're not. All right. I'm trying my best to control the horse. Well, I need to. Yeah, there was something on the ground that got away from me, bird. So before I change my mind and get you instead. I was looking at this rock thinking it was something, but this is something right over here. Yeah. There's a save point. Oops. Oh. There we go. Gotta pray to the stone. You know what's confusing? We interact with it with circle, but then we press X to like confirm everything. Alright, usually like around here we find bugs and shit like that. See that thing right there? Oh, we've seen it. Like a bug up there. Some shit. Like I said, I don't know what the importance. I'll find it again. It's one of those things that only hangs around in dark areas. Not your horse. Oh wait. There we go. Oh, come on, bro. Fall too easily. I forgot I got neutral jump. Can't go in here. There we go. See that? You seen it, right? Like crawling all over. In order to get that though, you gotta be far. You gotta kind of be not far away, but like a distance away from it, and then try to shoot it. Just like that. I don't know what that does, but I just want to do it. And because of that, now I'm gonna save it. So whatever that does, just hope that it does something. Save complete. Alright. Now I get my sword. Sometimes like finding these Colossus is like really annoying. Is that statue? This might be like a Colossus that's like underground or some shit. Alright. Can't remember. I mean, it was 16 Colossus this game. I guess it's another save point? Alright, cool. The ball. They put these save points here for a reason. Just so that if you die someplace, Get the spawn right over there. Of course, come on, bro. Alright. So it's in. It would seem like it's behind this rock. It's. Alright. Go through here. So, for the PlayStation 2 version, this was very hard to navigate because the textures was like so bad. To me, at least. It was like it was dark and gritty. But on the PlayStation 3, you can see the mountains clearly. But then again, like there's emulators that can do reshader and texture packs and stuff like that make it look better on a PlayStation 2. So it's not bad as of right now. But I'd say you'll have an easier time playing the PlayStation 2 version or the PS4 than the PlayStation 3. The reason why I'm playing the PlayStation 3 is because, I like to torture myself. When it comes to playing games. Like I would always play a game on hard mode, but I wouldn't play a game that's hard. That's like almost impossible to beat. If I remember correctly, I think there are two Titans. Oh man. This is like we're going to the path of the might be a flying one. I think it's two flying ones. One that flies over like water and ruins. That one you got hit from a distance. And then there's another one where you get to actually be on top of the Titan. Alright, we ain't going the right way because I want to go in here. Alright, now I feel like we're going the right way. Only because we started seeing some structure. I'm gonna save it on the other one. Alright, where's the horse at? And like, there's areas like this, I'll be thinking that we're gonna face like enemies and stuff like that. Many enemies. Let's do there. Alright. We just gotta go down and around. This is what I mean about the horse turning, man. Maybe a PS3 thing, but I can press up and the horse's like head is going sideways. I don't think I need to press up, right? Because the horse moves straight on its own. I just gotta like control like sides. Alright. Is it up there? Nah. I'm getting lost. Because what doesn't help is that the yeah, I had to mute because of siren. But what doesn't help is that the areas where there's no sun, I can't use the sword to find the area where I need to go. Unless the light represents where the Titan has awakened at. Maybe? That could be a theory. So it seems like it's shining directly on it. So let's go. Alright, it has to be this one. Yeah, it looks... Found it. So that's what the light meant. The light is... The lights are, I guess, Titan spawns. Or what Titans are sleeping. But how come this don't got a light? This one has a light and that one has a light. Alright, whatever it is, I gotta go over here. over here. And our horse stays over there. Now the fun part is finding out um how to kill this Titan. And as I'm killing different Titans, you're gonna see why I would say this is similar to a Zelda game. I can't remember if I can't remember how to beat this Titan though. Like it's gonna be a duel. Going straight up. Let me put my sword away. That's time to unguard. Jump. No. He would have died. That's one of the difficult things about it. It's like measuring the jump distance. Boom. Yeah, I just looked away. My fault. I don't know how to swim faster, to be honest with you. Oh, I remember this Titan. Alright. I just now remember I realized this Titan. So the reason why I remember is because you can't see it, but he's there. The reason why I remember this Titan is because it was something about this Titan that I said it was like, oh, that's oops. Like that was like smart as far as how to beat this Titan. Um dude, can you like no, come on. Dogs. I think it's hold down. There you go. Do your triangle before you fall. And find a way up. So this Titan is a lot like the first Titan, except this Titan has armor. And we have to figure out how to crack the armor. That's all I was like. Yeah, it's pretty smart how they did it. Let me get my sword out. Here we go. So the Titan's all armored up. And the only way to get to him, as you see his foot, I forgot to roll. Oh, that's not a roll. Alright. We got crouch and press triangle. So you see how he throws his sword down there? We have to find like the metal parts on the ground. And then get him to hit the metal part. So that way he cracks his armor. And then we climb up that sucker. Okay. So you see this metal part right there? It has to hit this thing. But he's kind of close. So we gotta find another one, I guess. Or get him away from that. Yo, they had a whole symphony for this boss fight. Too bad I can't like turbo run. Like this is as fast as you can go. Here we go. Yeah, bro. That's my song. He hit me? No way. He did. Whoa, that's gonna hurt. I didn't mean to call a horse. Neutral. Dogs. Neutral. The reason I'm saying neutral is because, oh my god, man, I forgot PS3. Oh, crap. I move his arm all the way over. You like chill, bro? Wait, you know what? I'ma chill. Don't fall off. Jump. I'm gonna turn the camera, bro. Bring the sword out. Top of your head. Should I shake? Alright. Do the Harlem shake. Yeah. Ooh. Get out of here. Oh no, I'm falling off. Neutral. Oh, I gotta do a shake. This shit. Gotta get back in your head. Then I stand him back up. Go back up. Do all that nonsense. Yeah. I can't believe I jumped. Oh my god. Neutral. Neutral jump, please. Oh man. Chill. Alright. Let me do this. Dude, is it circle to draw out my sword or triangle? There we go. Goes to a whole animation. Look, these dogs, come on, bro. I had to let go. I had to. You see what I mean? On the PlayStation 3 version, if that pink circle goes out, I'm gonna fall. And then you're gonna shake right here. Crap. Neutral jump, please. You're gonna fall off, bro. You're gonna fall off. This is what I'm talking about. This dude went through a whole ass animation. You really aimed it there? Get up, bro. Yo, he aimed it where I'm gonna roll at. Well, I mean, I don't think we could just use that anymore. Come on. Swing. I'm right here. He aims it where I'm gonna roll at. For a big ass fucking Titan. Get up, bro. I could die here. One more. I can't believe he does that shit. You know what? You're too close to me, bro. I think the trick to dodging is going to his right side. Because he always gonna get me on the left side. There you go. See me? Oh, swing. Swing, bro. I know, you're beating up. Oh, I can get energy by staying in one place? There you go. That's it. What the f— you see that? Move slightly and then I start tumbling like a little weakling. please. Alright, stay right here for a minute. Another shake. You know what sucks? Triangle is to stab him. You would think circle, but triangle is to stab him. But then you can make this. Oh no, square is to stab him. There we go. So I can do quick stabs, but the thing is, for me to get like a big damage, I have to like build up strength. Like that. Alright, squares to stab him. Cause I'm like, yo, it don't make no sense that for it to be triangle, it says triangles to jump. Alright, because the collision is so sensitive, I'm gonna start doing quick stabs because this fight is gonna be nearly impossible. Long stab, I lied. You've got to be kidding me. You don't hold your head down that far. I start walking. He has two animations where he's just shaking his fucking head, man. And all of them is long. Alright. The head is done. Nope. How the fuck did I land over there? I was already grabbing on his freaking fur of his arm. This is like, yeah, this is like I need to drop. Grabbing on any which way. Dude, makes sense. There you go. Like I swear the rumble shit, the tumbling shit is mad sensitive. Jump. Where is your other weak spot? Is it your stomach? Yes it is. But I can't get to it because of that. No. No, don't drop out. The last thing I need. Ooh. We get 2 stabs out of that. go. Come on, he's just walking. He's not shaking. Now he is. See, he's just walking, so I shouldn't really be tumbling or struggling to stay on. But he's just walking. See, when he does that, I understand. I had to do that quick stab because I'm not gonna get no damage in if I'm trying to do like a big stab. And then like every time I try to wind up for like a big stab, I stay down. Oh. Oh, come on, bro. You see this shit? This is the reason why I would not put this game on hard. The other versions, yeah, I would put it on hard. Let me get that big stab, please. Oh, man. All right, 2 more small stabs. Drop down. Up. Up. Gotcha. These shadows. I was thinking, um, the last time I played this game, I was like, maybe I might play Ico. Maybe I might play it. I already made the playlist on my channel. That is gonna be like, um, I guess you could say, my next foe is the land of vast green fields, rows of guiding rays. It is a giant indeed, but fearful it is not. But yeah, I already set my playlist to like being like, yeah, maybe those birds are there because of the that horse scared the shit out of me. Yeah, maybe those birds are like for the girl. You know, three shadows going on me, or three white birds going around her. I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I already have the playlist. As Ico and Shadow Colossus. I gotta get that game, The Last Guardian. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. And then there's a new game that they say is coming out that might be for the PlayStation 5, I think. Well, it actually is for PlayStation 5. So I gotta get me a PlayStation 5. Play that game. Speaking of consoles, I know this might be a controversial take, but I don't think it's a really bad take. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think when it came to consoles, Sony should have stopped at PlayStation 4. And here's why I say that. I don't know if PlayStation 4 had any problems. I think PlayStation 4, look at that horse. Guys, jamming out. I think PlayStation 4, as far as like um the console to have like really good graphics or really great graphics, that the PlayStation 4 has that. I'm not saying it's the best console, but out of the PlayStation consoles, I think it's like the best one, right? You don't hear no yellow ring of death. You don't hear any messed up problems with the PlayStation 4. Besides like the problems where some PlayStation 4s couldn't play Spider-Man games for some reason. And I think Tomb Raider games was the problem too. I remember I had a friend who got, what was it, DMC, the Devil May Cry, the one with Dante with the Ellen DeGeneres hairstyle, and his PlayStation could not play that game for whatever reason. So he was gonna throw it out, and I said, "No, let me just test it out. Let me test it out on mine's," and it worked for mine's. So there was like certain games that didn't work on some PlayStation 4s. I can't really. I'm not really a tech guy, so I can't really like tell you why. Maybe he had to update his system, or maybe it was something that's really internally wrong with his PlayStation 4. It was one of those PlayStation 4 that couldn't play. Because I remember like it happened like on a couple of slim PlayStation 4s. But anyways, hit me out with this console thing. So like when you playing a game like Street Fighter 6 for extended amount of time, or like Tekken 8, especially when you be watching like the fighting game tournaments and stuff like that, there's always be this complaint. And I'm telling you, like I'm heavy deep into like watching fighting game tournaments. I used to play in tournaments back in the day myself. But like people wanted to play Street Fighter games on the PC because the PC can handle it. Normally, when you play it on the PC, there's either a cooler or PC is strong enough to play it and without no problems. But the PlayStation 5, playing that game for extended amount of hours, the PlayStation 5 heats up. Heats up. There's been issues where like it would melt wires and stuff like that. There've been issues where it's like when you playing a game for extended amount of time, that the game start lagging. It's like it's so much, and I mean, not too long ago, PlayStation, they released like some type of cooling fan that you could attach to your PlayStation 5 just to keep the temperature at at a at a level to where it's like you wouldn't have to go through all that problems, you know. And I would assume that the PlayStation 5 already has a fan inside the system, you know. But to get like an external fan that you gotta buy separately, that thing that costs around like $70 and stuff like that, just for you not to have those problems, it's like, what are you doing? Like this, the system. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like if you had to do that for your console for a system, that the system wasn't fully ready to come out. You know, it's almost like buying a console. Well, nowadays people don't care. I was about to say it's almost like buying a console and not having games for the console. You know, or not having a game. Which I mean, it's common now, but like back then, when you buy a Super Nintendo, or I don't know Sega, I don't know if they did it with Sega. When you buy a console, you get a game along with it, right? Then later on, it got to the point. I think 64. If you buy a 64, if you buy a 64 console, you don't get a game. So I guess that became normalized. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say like it's like buying a console and you think you bought everything for the console, and then come to find out that you need to buy one more thing for the console in order to play the console. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that makes sense of what I'm saying though, but I just feel like, in my honest opinion, that the PlayStation 5 should have been like they should have tested the limits of the PlayStation 5 before release. That's what I'm saying. Because with the PlayStation 4, like the PlayStation 4 has really good graphics. It already had really good graphics, you know. And yeah, the PlayStation 5 has better graphics, but it also becomes an oven after like maybe 3 hours, you know? So that was like my whole thing about when I was like, I might get no PlayStation 5. For that, but since there are games that's coming out that I want, I'm gonna have to pick that up. And the sad thing is that I'm gonna end up getting a PlayStation 5, and they already talking about PlayStation 6. There's already talks about that game, about that console. You know, there's no um there's no leaks, there's no prototype that's out, there's no opening statements at no PlayStation live stream, but they already said it was already said like yeah, we're already passing like the middle of the lifespan of PlayStation 5, you know? So what do we got? 4 to 5 years until PlayStation 6 comes out? And the only games that I see that I want if I do pick up a PlayStation 5 would be Grand Theft Auto 6. It would be Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, Cyberpunk. But I can get Cyberpunk on the PC Or if I get a Switch 2, I get Cyberpunk on Switch 2. Which I mean, I'm definitely gonna get a Switch 2. So let me stop saying if I get a Switch 2. I'm a Nintendo fan. I'm basically a Nintendo fan for life, but now when they start raising prices for the consoles and the games and stuff like that, they can go F themselves with that. And then they're raising prices for the games, and we're paying for the cartridge just to have a code on it, not the actual game. Like that sucks right there, you know. Nintendo worry about, oh, they emulating our games and stuff like that. They will put their games on codes and stuff like that, but look what you're doing to your freaking your consumers. You think that's a tactic? Oh yeah, this is where we gotta go. It's a big grassy area, as they said. Grassy area with gravestone. This area reminded me of a place on Shin Megami Tensei 5, except it doesn't have like gravestones, I guess. Is this the centipede boss? No, I forgot what boss this is, but I had to go through in tunnels and stuff like that. See this tunnel? It's a horse boss. So yeah, I will go through tunnels like this. Travel through. Take me to the other side over here. And get his attention. Yep, I know how to beat I know how to beat this boss, I think, if I know the design. And then what the horse boss or whatever boss will do, it will stick its head inside, and I have to travel and get on his, I guess, the back and do damage from there. But yeah, as I was saying about Nintendo, how you charge your customers like $80 for a game just to pay for a code for your game? Like, come on, man. Like, the collectors would like to have the actual game so they can just go ahead and play it. And what happens if like the Switch 2 service for downloading games? What happens when that goes away when the Switch 3 comes out? Then those cartridges might be useless. Like think about that crap. Like if I wanted to on my Wii, I can play Metroid Prime 2, 1, 2, and 3. I have the disc, but just in case I don't have the disc, having having a Wii soft modded and being able to put your games on the Wii, it's another solution. So I can play that game at any time. But imagine if I had to be dependent on getting like the disc or the cartridge, and then in order for me to get the game, to download the game, they have to have an active store that they'll download the game from the cloud server or whatever just to play that game. And time again, as we've seen, like when it was like, what was it, PlayStation 3? PlayStation 3 had its store, then PlayStation 4 came out, they tried to combine the store, and then what happened? PS3 had its end of life cycle. So even though you own a PlayStation 3, you can't access the internet or go on. Well, yeah, you can access the internet still, but you can't go on a PlayStation store to get your games on the PlayStation 3 as of right now. But the store works for PlayStation 4 and the store works for PlayStation 5. When PlayStation 4 has its end of life, then the PlayStation 4 can't access the store. So you know the same thing's gonna happen with the Nintendo Switch, right? That's what made me started like caring about getting games on Steam, even though Steam has its own controversies. Because I still have games, like I still have loads of games. Okay. Turn around. Hurry up. Giddy up. Trees in the way. Trees in the way. Come on. Your horse. Please. Jump. I don't know if this horse blows fire. I don't know what's the bullshit with this horse. I hear you, Ago. It's just bad. The horse is, I think my horse is just stuck on terrain. How the frick you handle this boss? This boss is slow as shit too. It looks like. Uh oh, not so slow. had myself on mute, but yeah, my horse ruined it. Came out of nowhere. Oh, get the... Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, you gonna start moving like the big titan? Take that ass. We're really going his back in order to be... Gotta find out where is weakness. Yep. Yep. Dude is doing the most. Bro, let me find the weakness. Hey. Yeah, he's doing the most trying to, like, get me off. I see it. And it doesn't make it any better because my character easily tumbles and wobbles. It may not look it though, but like I have to like let go the grabbing on his neck in order to gain my stamina. And just like that, I am far. Oh no, still close to this weakness. Alright. Dude, come on, man. You don't even give me like 2 seconds to get close to there. Alright, small stabs, it seems like. I'm gonna stop. Dogs, bro. Oh, yes. Oh, no. I'm in a bad spot. Trying to maintain this area is kind of difficult. I see you, horse. Yeah, that was a big stab. Dog, come on, he's not shaking. Now it's shaking. Alright, you see this now? So you're wondering, like, how can I get any more big stabs, right? If you just keep tumbling. Look at this. Stay calm. Grab. He's about to move. Nice, stay calm. Grab. Alright, small stabs. A big stab. Here we go. Give me those tentacles. Oh, black cloud coming out of his mouth. Yes, I would like to save. So yeah, just like I said, I'm gonna end it off with playing 2 Titans, and I'm gonna call it right here. So if you're new and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I play loads of games like this. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Drop a like if you like, and leave a comment below letting me know what types of games you want to see me play in the future. And with that being said, I'll catch you next time.